on KSJE.
Travel is one of life's great rewards, and there's always something new to see and experience when you travel the world like I do. Hi, I'm Rick Steves. Join me as we get better acquainted with the world each week on Travel with Rick Steves. Together, we'll explore fascinating sights, discover amazing food, and make new friends from near and far. Your radio is the only passport you'll need. Join us for Travel with Rick Steves, Saturday afternoons at 1 on KSJE.
KSJE is supported by San Juan Regional Medical Center. The most important ingredients to sustaining health and wellness are the resources and tools that help you live a vibrant and healthy life. At San Juan Regional Medical Center, the goal is to promote health by making sure those resources are available. Find the path to the best life at lifebetterhere.com. San Juan Regional Medical Center. Better is our mission, improving lives through personalized health and care. "12 minutes past 8 o'clock. It is Tuesday morning, the 14th day of February. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. And good morning. I'm Scott Michlin. Thanks for tuning in to KSJE 90.9 FM over the air, of course, here in San Juan County, New Mexico. In Durango, Colorado, you can tune us in, of course, at 103.3 FM. And if you're anywhere else on the planet and want to tune in, just go to our website at ksje.com or ask your smart speaker, and if she's smart enough, she will tune it to KSJE. So welcome, everyone. We're glad that you are here. Coming up in the next few moments, we have lots of information to pass along to you, courtesy of the Farmington Chamber of Commerce, who's involved in just about everything here in San Juan County. So that is our focus this morning. So stay tuned for that. Our conversation begins in the next few moments today. Then later on, we'll introduce you to some of the pets available for adoption this week from the Farmington Regional Animal Shelter. It is our weekly Adopt a Pet Tuesday segment coming your way today at 8:50 a.m. And then next hour, it's Roving with the Arts, our classical music program. Mick Hess is here playing music from Robert Schumann. You'll hear some of his music today, 9:06 on KSJE. Don't forget, you can also connect with us on our Instagram page in addition to Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. And if you're a podcast person, you can find lots of our programs on the popular podcast platforms. Just subscribe to KSJE wherever you are already listening to podcasts. Weather impacts today, of course, because of the weather. A 2-hour delay this morning right here at San Juan College, Farmington Schools, Bloomfield Schools, and the DZ School, all on a 2-hour delay. Aztec schools are virtual learning today, so you can learn from home, everybody. The complete list, of course, always on our website at ksje.com/school-closures, and you'll find the latest list there. Our forecast does call for some off-and-on snow showers today, a 70% chance, as a matter of fact. 42 for high in Farmington. Continued snow overnight tonight with a second storm moving through. 27 for a low. Tomorrow, partly cloudy skies again, another 50% chance of snow showers with a colder day with a high of 31. In fact, there's a winter weather advisory in effect until 5 p.m. on Wednesday. Overnight Wednesday night, very cold with a low of 6 degrees. And then partly sunny skies on Thursday, the high 31. 37 on Friday, 45 on Saturday, and 46 with partly sunny skies on Sunday. Let me introduce my guests who are here with me this morning, as I mentioned, to talk about the Farmington Chamber of Commerce. And nobody talks about the Chamber of Commerce better than Jamie Church. She is here this morning. Welcome back to KSJE.
Thank you so much. I am so happy to be here. It's this beautiful snowy morning.
You're just happy our lights are on. That's what you're happy about.
Power
yes.
last night.
Yeah,
so,
you
yes.
and a lot of folks on the east side.
I know.
So it came back on about, what, 3 or 4?
Yeah, I think so, about 3:30, 4. I was up till about 3 waiting for it to come back on, and then I finally fell asleep. So I don't really know when it came on, but it was on.
But here you are.
So
what a
coffee.
champ.
Woo!
Thank you very much for coming in. It's great to have you here, so thank you.
Thank you.
Also joining us this morning, Kathy Price is back with us. Good morning to you. Good to have you here, Kathy.
Oh, it's wonderful on a snowy morning to be here.
Right. Regional Child Care Coordinator, of course, so I know you've got a lot of good things to share with us this morning, so thank you. And Tia Camacho is here. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
The coordinator for 100% San Juan County, and we'll learn more about that in just a moment. So Great to have you here as well. Oh, I mean, what a great group I have this morning.
Yes.
So, Jamie Church, let's start with some of the events that are coming up with the chamber.
Okay.
One today, I think, right?
That's right. So it is Valentine's Day, and we
It
have
is.
just started a brand new program called Lunch Out Tuesday. And so every month we are going to choose a restaurant, a chamber member restaurant that we highlight. And it seemed very fitting and perfect for Valentine's Day Tuesday to highlight I love mac and cheese and more, one of our newer chamber members, and they're located right next door to Wendy's on the east side of town. And so all this is just like we're trying to get you to remember on the Lunch Out Tuesday is to go visit that restaurant. It's either dine in or take out, either.
Okay.
They happen to be offering a 10% discount if you mention you heard it through the Farmington Chamber. They'll give you a 10% discount on your lunch. And so we're just trying to spread the love a little bit with our chamber restaurants. So probably next week we will draw live on Facebook for our next restaurant, and that'll be our March restaurant, and we'll put together the flyer and we'll really push that out and highlight that restaurant. But we just thought it's a really fun way to remember our chamber restaurants and to try to drive customers in. And so just a fun thing. But today's is Lunch Out Tuesday at iHeart, because it's a heart.
Yes,
It's Valentine's
right.
Day. I'm drawing a heart.
I see. We can see it.
In case you don't know what I'm doing.
Yes, radio audience, just use your imagination.
Yeah, and I'm just going to give a little plug to these guys because they are a brand new business and that is locally owned. While it might be a franchise and you've seen them in other areas, this one is locally owned. And they have a lot of other options other than pasta, because I don't eat pasta. And they have a wonderful dish that I really like, which is called their Spicy Skinny Bowl. And that's what I'm going to have for lunch. And so just go on in and, again, mention the Farmington Chamber and show a little love, or bring some stuff back for your work family.
There
too.
you go.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds
Or take
great.
your Valentine to lunch.
You
Those
could
are
do
some
that.
good ideas.
You
for
could do that too.
Yeah.
That's very true. Great.
Yeah.
And you're going to be doing this every month.
Every month. So
Okay.
we're going to do Facebook Live drawing, and we want fun people to draw the restaurant. So I'll probably come visit you one day with my bowl of restaurants and let
Sure.
you choose. You'll be one of my guest celebrity.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, that's going on.
Well, that'll be the bottom of the barrel.
No,
when you get to that
no.
point. Yeah.
So anyway, just stay tuned for that.
Okay.
And then the
All
other
right.
thing we have going on
And I guess I would say, I'm sorry
sorry.
to keep interrupting you, but
No,
I guess I
that's
would
fine.
say restaurants, if you want to be part of this and you're not already
You
a
better
chamber
join the
member,
chamber.
you should join the Farmington
Yeah.
Chamber of Commerce to get in
'Cause-
Jamie's restaurant
Yeah,
bowl.
that's right, because we're going to do this forever. I don't know forever, but we're going to do
Okay.
it on and on and on.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's super fun. And then we have something else going on. On Thursday, we have two things, actually. And one of them is a lunch and learn. We've been doing these in collaboration with the SBDC, which is the Small Business Development Center, also located in the Quality Center for Business, where the chamber is located.
Right, one of your neighbors.
That's right. Carmen Martinez does a fantastic job there. And we will have Ken Collins with Ken Collins Marketing on Thursday doing a lunch and learn. These are free. And his topic will be on maintaining a healthy and vibrant workforce, how to recruit employees and how to keep those employees. And we all know that's a big challenge right now.
Right.
So if you are a business owner, or maybe you're looking to start a business and you want to learn more, you can go to our chamber website or the SBDC website, and there's a place to register for that, or just contact us at the chamber and I'll get you the information. Also, our Facebook page has it as an event, and you can register or just give us a call. But anyway, so that's happening on Thursday. Starts at 11:30 at the Quality Center for Business.
Okay.
And then we have an open house and ribbon cutting Thursday afternoon at Exit Home and Ranch Realty, which is located downtown Farmington. And they're doing a big ribbon cutting and open house, and I think they're going to have door prizes and food, and it's going to be really, really fun. So that starts at 4 o'clock on Thursday, and our ribbon cutting with our Red Coat ambassadors will be at 4:30. So that is happening. And then if legislative issues are your thing, we are having just a meeting with our legislative committee, which is chaired by Tom Taylor. This will be at Artifacts on Thursday morning at 9. We'll be specifically talking about those bills and legislation that we feel could have an effect on small business. So House Bill 28 and House Bill 25 are the ones we're really looking at right now, because they are the minimum wage bills.
Okay.
So those are the ones that we feel could have a big impact. And so we're just having a coffee down at Artifacts, which is also downtown, at 9 a.m. Thursday morning, just so Tom can give us an update and we have an opportunity to ask questions. And he obviously is very involved in the legislative process. He was a representative at one time. So he knows a lot about what's going on, and he's going to help us kind of weave our way through the murky waters of legislative issues. But anyway, that is also happening on Thursday.
Wow.
That's just this
Busy
week.
day. I know, right?
I know.
That's just this week.
I
Holy
know, it's just
smokes.
this week. And then next week.
Okay.
Do you want me to get to next week yet
let's
or
see.
not?
Well, I wanted to ask you too about this other civics program that you
Yes,
are
the civics speed.
talking about too
Yes,
for local
Yeah.
students, right?
Middle schoolers, yeah. So we were approached last month through the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and about being a local site for the National Civics Bee. And so this is for middle schoolers, so 6th, 7th, and 8th through all of our districts. So Farmington, Aztec, Bloomfield, Kirtland, also homeschool, private school,
Right.
everybody's eligible for this. It is a 500-word essay, and there is a link to a landing page, and that's where they can read the rules and what the topic is and submit their essay.
Okay.
And then on the deadline for that is noon on the 24th of February, Friday the 24th. And then we will have judges review those essays. And then the top 20 will be selected to compete in a live event, which will be April 15th here at San Juan College at Henderson Fine Arts. The top 3 finalists of the live competition then go on to the state competition. So civics, we feel like it was a great opportunity for us to engage younger people in what the chamber does, but also what is civics? How do you engage your local government, your state government, and your national, your federal government to help affect change and things that are important to you. So we became involved with this. It's our first year, and we've just been trying to get the information out.
Great.
Yeah.
Very good.
So
Well,
that's
that's a
going
lot
on.
going on as well.
I know.
And then next week, I know you've got a Focus on not you, but the Focus on Farmington Coffee
Yes.
group, which
Yes,
is really
is
JB
me.
Church.
That really-
yeah.
That is me.
But it's a little bit separate from the chamber, just a little bit. There's maybe 1 degree of separation
degree,
from
yeah.
the Farmington chamber.
I am the chamber, and
You're
I am
having
the coffee. So,
coffee
yeah.
and donuts with dinosaurs.
Right,
next
coffee
week.
and
How about
donuts
that?
with the dinosaurs. All right, so this is going to be super fun. So Friday the 24th at 8 a.m. at the Farmington Museum, we will have free coffee and donuts in the lobby of the museum, and then at 8:30 they will open up the exhibit. You can't actually take your coffee in with the dinosaurs, but that's because the dinosaurs might try to eat your
That's true.
your donuts and drink your
They
coffee.
would,
And
yeah.
we don't want that to happen.
No.
So you have coffee and donuts out in the beautiful lobby, looking out on that fantastic, gorgeous patio. And then at 8:30 the exhibit will open. So yes, that is happening on Friday the 24th.
Okay.
I know.
Lots of stuff.
Goodness
And we haven't even talked
gracious.
about why our guests are here.
I know.
I know.
And
And the
it's just-
show's half
yes.
over. No, it's not.
Yeah.
We have plenty of time. But that's wonderful. So lots of stuff going on. Of course, the other way to keep track of all of it is to follow the Farmington Chamber of Commerce on
Yes.
Facebook and other social media. And you can always go to their website and
Yes.
get all the information there too, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
And if you want to register for that lunch and learn, there is a link, or you can just call at the chamber and I'll give you the link. And I think it's also on the through the SBDC's Facebook page as well.
Right.
So they are asking for people to register.
Okay. All right. Well, let's bring the other guests
Yes,
in who
let's
have been
do it.
waiting patiently for us to stop talking about their big event, which is coming up. A save the date is already out there for Friday, April 21st, the 100% San Juan County Summit. And so, Tia Camacho, let me start with you a little bit about 100% San Juan County, and then we'll get into the summit. But talk to us about that organization.
Well, I'm very new about this, so
Okay.
it's probably going to be Kathy. that's
We'll
gonna
have
jump
Kathy.
in.
Okay. We'll have Kathy chime in too.
But what I gather is we are trying to collectively pool our resources to fill a need for 100% San Juan County.
Right.
So it has different types of pillars where it's going to be more the vital, where it's the surviving services or the thriving services. And so we're for me, San Juan County is already a great community. Like, I have never seen such a strong community around, and this is just going to help pool our resources and collaborate so that no person is left without a resource or filling a need.
Right.
So, Kathy needs to come in and
Let's have
kinda
Kathy
help
come
me
in.
here.
Sure, that's okay. That's all right because you are new to the
I am so
organization,
new,
right?
and I'm just doing a lot of research and finding out.
Yeah.
As a coordinator, I'm going to be pulling from all these different companies that are going to be a part of it.
Right. Kathy Price, I think with that introduction,
And
fill in the
there you
blanks
go.
a little bit.
Well, you bet. And in my role as regional child care coordinator, as I worked with families and families that are working, kind of tie in what Jamie was saying, there's a need for child care, there's a need for services, and oh my gosh, I can't afford child care because I don't have a job, I need job training, or oh, I don't have a transportation, or I don't have something, and that got me thinking, what is out there to help people in all these areas? And that's how I came across 100% New Mexico and said, oh, I'm sure we have something like that in San Juan County, because we have, like Tia said, a lot of great things happening. Well, we didn't. So now, for the last year, I've been talking to different groups. I've been on your radio show saying, hey, this is could be something to really help people. Luckily, now we're going to become sustainable. We got a grant from Anna Age 8 Institute at NMSU that allowed us to bring Tia on as a coordinator. We've got action team leaders coming on board with community schools, food security, housing, early childhood. And I'll talk a little bit more about early childhood, because there's a lot of great things happening right now that can support the workforce in San Juan County. Number one, if you're saying, well, I can't work, I can't afford it, but I watch all these kids, I watch my neighbors' kids and everything, perhaps you want to start a home-based child care service. Well, West, right up at the college next door to Jamie also, is offering a 3-week virtual course starting tonight from 6 to 7:30. So if you're interested in that, go to the West website with Dawn Facca, and you can sign up. This is all free, of course. We also have a coalition of early childhood that's going to be working with San Juan 100% community, and they're offering a strategic planning session on March 4th. And then on March 25th, we have another full-day event for professional development for the workforce, dealing with social emotional learning, cultural relevancy, what's really happening out there, and the problems that we're seeing, the mental problems we're seeing kids have coming in from all of these traumas, these adverse childhood experiences, which leads back to 100% San Juan County. So it all ties together, and I think that's what we are. All three ladies here, we are connectors. And we're really invested in our community, and we really care, and there's great things happening. We just need to make sure that there's no gaps, that people are falling through the cracks.
Very important. And so this event that you are planning in April is another opportunity to bring some of these folks to the table and bring them together. Is that the idea?
Yes, exactly. So Tia is working with this. We also have Tina Pacheco with First T that's going to be working, and our whole team that we're putting together literally this week. As Tia was mentioning, she just came on board, and so it's going to be held at the Farmington Municipal School Board Room. It's going to be free, of course. We're going to ask people from all the 10 sectors, the surviving sectors, the thriving sectors. Perhaps you're interested in youth mentorship or parental supports or job training, or maybe your jam is we've got to get better transportation here in San Juan County. All of those sectors will be represented. We'll be sharing information. We'll have guest speakers. It'll be a very cool day to really share this information. We're also available to come and talk to any groups. If you're going, what are they talking about? I need a little bit more information. We've got that. We have a website, 100nm.org/San Juan. You can go on there and read more. And we're available, both Jamie and myself and Tia. We're here to answer questions, but to brainstorm, to work together.
And Kathy, you mentioned that this is part of a statewide organization as well, and so are there some other statewide resources that you also have maybe at your disposal, or maybe we'll be able to bring to San Juan County?
You bet. With 100% New Mexico, which basically started with the travesty that happened with CYFD, 7-8 years ago, where children are falling in the cracks and going back to homes and going, we've got to change this. We've got to fix this statewide. It's just not in San Juan County, but all over. So 100% New Mexico started about 4 or 5 years ago, and it's now housed through the Anna Age 8 Institute at NMSU, and probably 15 to 20 counties now are actively involved in this. And we even have data that the counties that started before the pandemic And there were some, like San Miguel County, I think. They did better through the pandemic, and of course now they have dealing with the fire, all
Right.
of that stuff. So having this program is really making a difference in lives. We're seeing all kinds of groups come together. In some counties, it's the Chamber of Commerce that are running it. In other counties, up here, it was the early childhood community that started looking and trying to get it going. And now there's grant monies to make this sustainable. So it's no longer an all volunteer force. It's basically, yes, we realize we have to have some money to get this going, but what do we need? And what's great is how it looks in San Juan County might be different than how it looks down at Doña Ana.
Right. Very true. Very true. And Tia Camacho, when you're putting together an event, I mean, you are event planner extraordinaire. So this is something that you are working on for this event in April then?
Yes. And what my plan is to go out and talk to each one of the pillars and talk to them and see exactly and tour their facilities. I want to get a little bit more background, a little bit more of what they're about, what their philosophies are, what their mission statement is, pull that together, make sure that, we can look at how we can help them and how they're going to be able to contribute. I think that's one of the biggest things that I'm looking at is everybody's going to collaborate together. And I feel that that's more important than the networking part, because the networking is just trading cards for most part, but collaboration is working together, and that's what I'm looking at trying to get done.
Right, right. Very good. Kathy Price, if someone's listening to us or watching us this morning and wants to be involved with this or wants to have Tia come and talk to them, what's the best way to reach out to 100% San Juan County?
Well, we have 100sjcnm@gmail.com. You can also reach out to us. If you don't know, go to the chamber and Jamie can give you our information. We have emails, phones. We've been around this community for a long time, so you can run, but you can't hide. You can find us.
That's very true. Very true. Jamie Church, you're okay to moving
Yeah,
people or
yeah.
getting folks in connection, I guess,
Absolutely.
with
Well,
them,
that's-
right? That's what you do.
Well, that's our mission statement.
whole
That's
connecting
our tagline.
commerce to community,
exactly.
right?
And I wanted to bring up, because I do think people forget that we do have many of our members are nonprofits, and we have a special half price rate for nonprofits. So all of the big nonprofit organizations in our community, such as Child Haven and the New Beginnings and Echo, they are chamber members, and they get a half price on their membership, because we want to help connect our nonprofits to our profits, our for-profits, not our profits, our for-profit companies, and connecting that commerce to community, because our business community, they are the ones that donate to the local organizations, that support the local organizations, that hire employees. So our business community helps to build a very healthy, positive quality of life. And then we try to connect that to our nonprofit organizations and groups that do so much through the nonprofit sector of also adding to that quality of life. So if you are a nonprofit and you think, well, I'd like to join the chamber, but I don't know if I can, I don't have a business, that's okay. You can also join as an associate member. If you're an individual who maybe is retired or doesn't work for a company, but you want to become more involved, we also have it's $75 for the entire year, and you can also be a member of the chamber. And then that just helps get you connected. And that's exactly what they're trying to do with their summit and 100% community, is just connect all of these already, these agencies and these organizations that are in existence. And so just to collaborate and amplify and connect so that we can know what everybody else is doing and then reach those people who need it. So yeah, some good work going on.
Right. Very, very true. And so again, save the date, April 21st. It's a Friday. Pretty much a 8:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. schedule. And as you mentioned, you'll be meeting at the Farmington Municipal Schools boardroom, which is over there on 3401 East 30th Street. And so you've got room to kind of have a pretty solid group of people, I would say.
I hope so.
There.
That's what we're working for.
Right. Okay. Very good. Well, that's very exciting. And good luck with everything. And of course, Kathy Price, I know you and I have been talking a lot about 100% San Juan County and your other work as the child care regional coordinator. And so that's an ongoing conversation, is it not, about the need for more child care in the area?
Yes. Families, it doesn't matter if you meet them at the ballpark, at the rodeo arenas, or in the grocery store. It's a struggle. And luckily, we have a lot of resources here in San Juan County. I know Barb Tedrow just opened a new center through Gold Star Academy. A lot of places have openings. A lot of places have waiting lists. So it just depends on what your situation is, where you live, can you afford it. But there's a lot of help from the state, and that's continuing. And in fact, more money is going into early childhood in New Mexico than ever before, and it's going to continue. There's a lot of bills in front of the legislature right now because we realize we have to have a sustainable workforce, and to have that, you've got to have really good, high-quality child care. And that's the crucial part. We want to be able to, embrace a child in a enriching situation where they hear a lot of languages, all kinds of languages. They're embraced in their culture, whatever that may be in this area, and they have opportunities to go forward. So there's also jobs. If you want to become an early childhood educator, San Juan College is the place to be because you can get those credentials for free, basically. And we have a lot of wonderful things going on, a lot of grants going on. It's a very vibrant time for early childhood in San Juan County.
And these opportunities should be open to every family. Isn't that the idea, what the state is going for?
You bet, you bet. It doesn't matter. Plus, there's a lot of home visiting programs. If you or anybody you know is pregnant or having a child, definitely sign up for free home visiting programs because you don't go to school to learn how to be a parent. Even though you might have some advanced degrees, there's always some questions. Well, what time, what age should they be moving from the bottle to solid foods? Or what happens when they cry and I can't stop them? What are some skills and strategies? So we've got the support for all of that, and all of these services are free.
Very good. Well, it'd be great if these babies came with instruction tags, but they don't. So that's great. Well, thank you, Tia and Kathy. Thank you both for coming in this morning.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You bet. And good luck with the summit coming up, of course. And Jamie Church, again, in a nutshell, your events this week. Gosh, there's so many of them, right? But you have one at least today.
Right. So today is a Lunch Out Tuesday at I Heart Mac and Cheese. Again,
Right.
just go on in for lunch and mention the Farmington Chamber. And then we've got our Lunch and Learn on Thursday with Ken Collins. And then we have our open house and ribbon cutting at Exit Home and Ranch Realty. Feel free to join us for some coffee Thursday morning at Artifacts at 9 if you want to talk about legislative issues. And then we have a whole lot of, bunch of stuff coming up next week as well. So if you follow our Facebook page, it's all there, Farmington Chamber of Commerce. Of course, thank you for helping us to get the word out on all of this every month. I know it's a lot of information that we're always putting out there, but we really just want to try to engage our business community and to our nonprofit community and to our residents so everybody knows what's going on. And
Right.
there's a lot going on.
No
So.
kidding. Very true. And before you go, a real big congrats on the banquet, the Farmington
Yes!
Chamber of Commerce
let's
banquet just a
mention
couple
our-
weeks ago. And
yeah.
your
Let's do it.
Citizen of the Year, your
Yes.
Business of the Year. Congrats to
Yes.
them who've joined the very, rarefied air group
Very rarefied
of,
group. I know.
former honorees.
Former citizens
Talking
of
to
the year.
you.
I know. I'm talking to you. Congratulations to Nancy Shepard. She was our 2022 Citizen of the Year. And then our Business of the Year was M&R Plumbing Services. And so we are really wanted to congratulate, thank you for the reminder on that, to congratulate them on all the good work they do. And it's so fun to recognize our citizens and our Business of the Year every year. And we haven't been able to do the banquet in a couple years, so we were really excited to be back. So,
Right. Well,
yep.
and it sold out, I think. So
Oh,
everyone
it
was
did.
excited that it was
yes,
back.
Next
so that
big
was great.
event is Teas and Tunes Golf Tournament and Music by the Pond, July 7th, and we're already starting to sell tables and golf teams for that. So information will be coming out soon on that.
All right. As we say
I
in the
know.
business, stay tuned,
Stay
everybody from the
tuned.
Chamber. Okay. Jamie, thank you so much.
Thank
Good to
you.
see you. Jamie Church and guests from the Farmington Chamber of Commerce in San Juan County 100%. My guests here on KSJE. KSJE and San Juan College present the Student Success Coaching Tip of the Week.
Welcome! We're back at week 5, Coaching Tips of the Week. My name is Emin Chi with the Student Achievement Center. This week is asking for help. If you really don't understand a concept, ask questions. Stop by your professor's office during their office hours, or contact classmates and your professors via email or Canvas. You can go to the tutoring center. Some classes might even have a Facebook group to keep students engaged and to create an environment to ask questions outside of class. Either way, Your professors will be on your side, non-judgmental, wanting to help you understand the class in its entirety.
The Student Success Coaching Tip of the Week, presented by KSJE and the Student Achievement Center at San Juan College. KSJE is supported by the University of Denver Graduate School of Social Work Four Corners program in Durango, accepting applications for the Advanced Standing MSW program beginning July 2023. Students with a bachelor's degree in social work are eligible for the one-year program. Stipends in child welfare, opioid workforce expansion, and Native American tuition support to eligible students are available. Find out more at du.edu/socialwork.
How China's spy balloon is